Alright, what's going on, y'all? I'm Kaj. Welcome back to another video. Right before season 11 starts, I wanted to do a season 10 review. I got the idea from Attached. I'm gonna leave a link to his season 10 review if you do want to watch that as well. And yeah, because season 10, it is literally the 10th season of Apex. I think it's kind of a landmark season, you know, and this is like, you know, months after the 2-year anniversary, which was the other landmark. They did an event for that. But in season 10, we got a bunch of things. We got a new legend, a new recon legend Seer, got a new LMG, the Rampage, some map updates for World's Edge, ranked arenas, an event. Well, 2 events, but I hardly call them events, but we're going to get into that. But if you do enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I think we're at 500 subs, so thank y'all for that. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for 500 subs, to be honest, because I don't have a lot of money right now, but I'll figure something out. But anyway, getting into the review, Seer came out completely overpowered. I mean, if you remember it, he was flashbanging you with his tactical every second. His ult recharged super fast, which was like a footstep tracker if you were in like the dome of it. And then he had his passive too, which when like he ADS'd, he could just like had like a heartbeat sensor, which had like a limited range, but it was a far range to where he could track heartbeats. So like if you were ratting somewhere, he could just snip you out literally with ease, which he still can, but just not from as far, because he did receive a nerf. I think it was like a week, maybe 2 weeks after the release of season 10. But yeah, he needed a nerf. He was very strong. I think they overdid it a little bit, but I mean, he's in a decent spot, and he's not as popular just because, you know, legends with a skill gap, which I think doing that nerf did give him kind of a skills gap. Legend with skills gap, they never are as popular as like straightforward legends. Perfect example being Octane. He was terrible from season 1 to I want to say like season 7 or 8. Whenever we got that launch pad buff, that's when he became like a meta legend. But before that, he was not a good legend, and he was always popular because he's very straightforward and easy to pick up. And opposite case with Gibby, he was terrible at launch, became really good, started like running ranked and everything, still a low pick rate because he had a skill gap. But yeah, that's just, I think it got exaggerated on like how bad Seer became, because he's not a bad legend. He's just not looked at the same way because he's not as easy to pick up and play. But that is Seer. We also got the Rampage LMG, which decent LMG, very annoying, kind of Spitfire annoying type. But the thing with it was that you can insert a thermite into it to make it fire faster, and when you put the thermite, it does very, very quick damage, and like, because it already has a higher damage like tick rate, because it, you know, it fires so slow, so it has to have a higher damage. And when you speed up that fire rate, it's a significant boost, and it does the job very, very well. But yeah, we also got Climatizer and Lava Siphon for the map updates, replacing Sorting Factory and Refinery on World's Edge. Honestly, I actually really like those map changes. That's probably my favorite part of this season, was the map changes, because beyond that, they also they changed the skybox, which the sky, make it more colorful and vibrant, nice to look at too. And they also added gondolas, which is like those carts that kind of move between the major buildings in Siphon and in Climatizer. Then they added like a couple extra rotation options near Overlook on that side of the map. And yeah, it was like all like pretty good changes to World's Edge. But also got ranked arenas, which is like an expected mode. Arenas came out season 9 initially, and the thing about it was, you know, it didn't have ranked, it was just pubs. But the ranked arenas that came out this season, the AP system was strange. Like, it wasn't really well received. I don't play arenas that much personally, so like I can't really speak on it that much, but I know that it is not liked very well. And also it's going to get not buffed, I was about to say buffed, changed next season. So hopefully those are changes people like, and that ranked arenas becomes more enjoyable and can become more popular, because like arenas is much less popular than the BR, which is obvious. That's, people came to Apex for the BR, they're gonna stay for the BR, you know what I mean? But you know, it's nice to have the variety. I do play arenas here and there just for the, you know, just to change it up here and there. But yeah, that was all the launch content of season 10. Then you get to the mid-season event with the Ramparts event, and what came with that was new skins. Obviously, it's a collection event. Rampart got her heirloom. She also got a buff. So with that buff came, she could carry around her turret and like run around with it. And that thing, they didn't change the damage at all either. So like if you've ever been fried by a Rampart turret, then it got 10 times worse than that when that event dropped, because she was literally in your face with it and nothing you can do about it. I think fires fast, does high damage, crazy. But with that event also came her town takeover, which I'm gonna be honest, I do forget it's there a lot of times, but what it does give you is the option to craft her gold guns, which is like top tier attachments on the gun, and her hop up, which makes it reload way faster, and it fires paint bullets, which, you know, just like a visual effect thing, it's cool. But yeah, with those gold guns, they also they put them into arenas temporarily. It was like a Ramparts takeover thing, which for that reason made it like it's not even an event, because they didn't really add anything. Like there was no LTM. Like collection events usually have an LTM. They haven't been doing them as much recently in recent seasons. I don't know why, because they've also always been a staple, and like LTMs are things that people like really enjoy, and it brings players back to the game more often. So to just completely stop doing that and just start doing these takeovers, which would just replace one of the pubs mode. In this case, it was the arena mode, where just Ramparts guns were always in it. And it's like, we need an LTM to like, you know, really kind of bring the enjoyment back in the middle of the season, because it was starting to get dry. But the biggest issue was not that, it was the fact that that event broke the servers bad. I mean, it broke them bad. Like the game was unplayable for a lot of people, which was ridiculous. But the server issues, they continued on and on for the rest of the season. They still happen a decent amount now, but they did say that they expanded their team that's working on the server, so hopefully we can get them fixed for season 11. But the next event we got, which wasn't even an event, was the Halloween one, where they brought back Shadow Royale, which is just like a yearly thing to do. It's when you turn into a zombie after you die, and you can fight with your living teammates until all the living teammates are dead. And like, it is a very fun mode, but like to repackage something that has already been done twice and to act like it's new is just like, no, like we're not gonna do that. But also the main problem I had with it was the packs. The packs had some weapon and some legend skins, but mostly just like things for your banner. So banner frames, trackers, things like that. And the packs are 400 coins. 4 times the price of a regular pack, and you're most likely gonna get a banner frame or a tracker. And you did not have the option to buy the skins directly that you wanted. They completely took that option out for this event for no reason. So like you really had to bet on a pack, or you had to have enough crafting materials, which was 2,400. And it's like, yeah, I could say that over time, but like who really has enough to get multiple skins? You know, like you might be able to get one for free and that's it, unless you want to bet on those packs, which I definitely did not. And they also updated the regular store, brought back some old favorite skins, had a special offers tab as well. But yeah, the events overall lackluster. So season 10 overall, I give it a 4 out of 10, just because the positives were completely outweighed by the negatives, and the negatives being the servers breaking at Rampart's time of her event, Rampart's event being itself being lackluster, the Halloween event being a scam. The Rampage was just mid, so that's not necessarily a negative, it's just kind of there. Seer was I don't know, it's kind of similar case in the Rampage, like especially after the nerf, he's not bad, but he's not great, so it's just kind of mid. And then yeah, the servers is really what made this season so bad, because it kind of drove a lot of people away. Because this season actually brought a lot of Warzone streamers over as well, but a lot of them ended up leaving after the server started bugging heavy. But the positives being the map changes, ranked arenas being added, though it did have a flawed system. I think it's nice that it's there, but yeah, a season can't be great if the game itself isn't playable. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in season 11. Peace.